In this video we'll show how you can use new actions in Action JavaScript to create buttons that can speed up data entry for users of a web application. So let's start out by demonstrating a button that I've previously created. Let's say that I'm doing data entry into this grid over here, and what I'd like to do is type in a value here. So type in, say, alpha software, and then automatically copy this value into all of the other rows that are currently visible in the grid. So I'm going to go there and click this button, and you can see now that the value that I typed over here got filled into all of those values in the existing record rows. So let's go see how we did that. So we'll go now to fields, and then let's go to properties, and then go to action buttons, and let's edit this button over there. And look at how it was defined. So you can see now that there's a new action here called global update, and when we edit this action, let's look at the options for this action. So first of all, the field that you want to perform the update on can be set explicitly to one of the fields in the grid, or to current field, which just means the field that currently has focus. Then the source value with which you're going to be doing the update. So this is the value that you're going to be setting all of the rows, the field in all of the rows to, can either be read from the current row, or can be read from any element on the grid. So I could just go here and type in, say, an ID, input 1. So if I had an input control with an ID of input 1, that's where I would be reading the value from. So I'm going to go back though and set it to current row. Then rows to update can be all visible rows, all visible existing record rows, all new record rows, or checked rows only. So let's go now and change that to checked rows, and then we'll have to turn on the checked column feature before we can actually start using that. Then by default, only update blank fields is checked, but I'm going to uncheck that now, and now I'm going to also prompt for confirmation. So I can go now and I can specify any confirmation message that I want, and in the confirmation message I can use placeholders for the row number, the old value, and the new value. So let's go ahead now and click OK, click Save, and now go back to the grid and turn on the checkbox column. So I'll go here and type in and turn that on, and let's save it now and go there, and we'll click over there and we'll check, say, those values, and now I'm going to put my cursor in row 1, which means I'm going to be reading the value from this field alpha over there, and then click OK. And so you can see now we're prompted. So you can see we're changing now South Bend to alpha. I'll say OK. Then it's prompting about Leanne to alpha. I'll say cancel that one. Now it's prompting for Creo system, so I'll say OK. And it didn't change this value here because that row over there was not checked. So you can see how this can really be useful for speeding up data entry when you want to copy a value from one field into multiple rows of the grid component. I hope you found that useful. Thanks very much.